And you bear that in mind. The private banks along this street and near this street have 2.2 trillion assets under management. Crazy, yeah? See all these watches here in the window don't have a price tag. Means you can't buy them. It's a badass blazer, I would say. Only 200 euros. Hi everyone, here from Zurich, Switzerland, and today is a special day because I have a suit, dressed like a banker, best I could get. Most people think that Europe's richest street is right here in Zurich, Bahnhofstrasse, which is home to luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Rolex and so on. What if I told you that right across the corner is actually another street you didn't even know exist that hides even more wealth? So let's go check it out. Richest, that's the name of the street. By the way, I love the trams here in Switzerland. Very nice, comfortable way how to travel around. How do you like my Swiss banker look, by the way? Yeah, chill. Do I look like a money bag now? First time in the suit. It's a long time. Gotta look important. By the way, sorry. Here, this building, very important building. This is the HQ, headquarters of UBS, one of the world's biggest banks. For sure, Switzerland's biggest bank, UBS, and the headquarters are here in Paradeplatz. To be more precise, UBS is not a bank. In my opinion, it's a monster, a state. Since the fusion with Credit Suisse, the other big Swiss bank, which went, like, I believe, bankrupt or something, UBS took over Credit Suisse, and after that, yeah, to say frankly, this is not any longer a bank. In my opinion, this is a monster, a state of its own. Interesting whether I could show you the inside, you know, but probably have to get an appointment, book prior to the filming, an appointment, which I didn't do. So just check out the inside. One of the world's richest banks. And this is the HQ. And there, as promised, as I said, around the corner there's a small street. Not flashlights, nothing luxury, but hides more wealth than probably your country is worth. By that I mean it has actually this cluster here. How do you say, Paradeplatz, and there the Bahnhofstrasse has more or less most of the world's private banks. Most. This is just like, I don't know, 300, 400 meters here. Most of the private banks are located here, in this area, in this cluster. And as I said, we're going to Bleischerweg. That's the small street where the private banks are also located. They're starting there from UBS, you know, there was Julius Baer, and BlackRock. BlackRock, by the way, is also somewhere there behind me. Yeah, this is where it starts. Did you even know that this bank exists, J. Safra Saracen? I didn't. This is a very famous and a very large private bank. Also, headquarters here, very discreet, and they have like 220 billion assets under management. To be honest, like, I don't want to even go inside. This building looks scary. Yeah, but remember, the main Saracen, if you become wealthy, check them out. So now we're on the Bleischerweg. This is where the private banks are located on one street. And you bear that in mind. The private banks along this street and near this street have 2.2 trillion assets under management. Crazy, yeah? Nothing glamorous, just like a random street here. This, by the way, is also a private bank. I think it's there it's a private client bank. Don't ask me, I don't know. So that's the thing about the private banks. Like, you know, all these big names, you know, Goldman Sachs, whatever, the Lehman Brothers, and so on, BlackRock. But regarding the names of private banks, no one knows. This is the name of the street, Bleischerweg. I call it the private bank street. A nice Ferrari, huh? Yeah, so where was I? Like, basically, private banks. Who are the clients of the private banks? Not the average Joe, trust me. Like, so more or less, for you to be a client of a private bank, you have to invest at least 1 million. You know, at least 1 million. For some private banks like Safra, the entry point is even starting at, I believe, like $3 million dollars, and so on, depending on the private bank. And yeah, as I said, who basically are the clients? Ultra rich individuals, family offices, and entrepreneurs. Yeah, this is another bank, private bank, private LGT, not to confuse with LGBTQ. LGT, I believe this is a bank from Liechtenstein. LGT is here, then another private bank, Itaú private bank, I don't know, and of course Vanguard. Basically, yeah, as I said, like, look how the street, so far we went like basically 50 meters. Another private bank called, there's the logo. Yeah, you see, nothing special, just a random street with 2.2 trillion assets under management. Oh yeah, here, this private bank is called Von Tobel. I don't like the name. To be accurate, even if I had millions, I wouldn't put it in Von Tobel Bank, because it sounds like a Dutch toilet cleaner. To be honest, no offense to me. Maybe they're good people, good bank, but you know, the name, I just don't like the name, and that's it for me. Yeah, it's like a couple of meters from the Von Tobel private bank. We have here what? China Construction Bank. And another Union Banker Privé, you know, Morgan Stanley. And we just like 50 meters like from Bleischerweg. See, China Construction Bank. Even Chinese banks are located within this area here. Crazy, yeah. You know, all the private banks basically of the world who have a name are located here, I would say within 1 square kilometer, 2 square kilometers, also including BlackRock. BlackRock is somewhere else, so don't worry. BlackRock is also here in Zurich. And I want to show you something else interesting. Yeah, this is the hotel you stay when you put your money in a private bank. And those billionaires, millionaires, you know, multi-gen families usually travel in these black Vitos. Or in that Rolls Royce there, to oversee their assets. Like, as mentioned, like, they won't let me even into the private bank. I have to have at least 1 mil. That's my entry price, you know. Cars like this, that's basically a chauffeur car. Yeah, this is like a hotel, is Hyatt, Grand Hyatt. So yeah, like basically, so that you understand why an individual would use a private bank, because there are many multi-gen families, family offices, and entrepreneurs who have big capital, and they don't go to standard bank. You know, they want a good investment, a good return, and possibly also to take a loan out for their money, so they don't have to spend the actual money. That's what Elon Musk also does. So remember this: when you're rich, you don't spend your assets, your money, you take out a loan. What do we have here? This is interesting. All the conspiracy people, Alex Jones. We have here, check it out. Also here, Rothschild. I don't know whether this is a private bank or not. Yeah, I don't like the vibe already here. Edmund Rothschild. All right, and everything is very close, near to here, the lake. And voila, what do we have here? A beautiful Zurich, Lake Zurich. A walking stroll distance away from your money. How awesome is that? And a very nice day today. The sun is shining, the weather is nice. Check it out. Water as clear as it can get. There we have the mountains. Beautiful. By the way, Zurich is ranked as one of the best cities, even worldwide, top 10 at least, where to live. You at least have to make 6 grand net per month. If you have a family, that's at least 10 grand per month net money, not brutto. Yeah, beautiful. What I also recommend is take the ferry and go along Lake Zurich. By the way, there's another private bank over there. If you see, it's called Lombardier, something like that. They are located there, a little bit further. But more or less all the private banks are short walking distance away, I would say this, from each other. Here's an easy to understand answer. If you're very wealthy, means have a lot of cash sitting around and life is complex, then put your money in a private bank is like hiring your private CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Basically, this opens doors to private funds, private investments, connections, credit line. Credit line means you can take out a loan on the money you put in the private bank, and that's called collateral, and don't spend the money. Basically that's what also high net individuals like Elon Musk do. They take out loans on their assets like stocks and so on. Here's another private bank, Union Bancaire Privé, with a nice view to the lake. These names say nothing to me, but like UBP, Union Banque Privé, I guess it's in French, probably have billions under management. Yeah, this is, by the way, also another private bank you never heard of, Amadeus Pictet. Very, very big private bank. They have 700 billion under management. Pictet, remember this name. It's a badass blazer, I would say. Only 200 euros. And then they ask for Dior and stuff like that. Let's go check out Rolex. By the way, very interesting. info on Rolex watches. On Rolex watches is that, see all these watches here in the window don't have a price tag, means you can't buy them, right? Only the watches which have a price tag, none of these have, so you cannot buy them. You can only do window shopping, or the best case scenario, they put you on a waiting list. And now I want to show you a very interesting shop, which in my opinion is one of the best delicacy shops in Europe, possibly in the world. It's here in the basement. No filming? Why? Not allowed? I cannot film? Just quick? No? Yeah. But I will blur out. Is that okay? No people? This is an advertisement for you. No people. I will blur out. Okay, thank you. So yeah, like she said I cannot film, but I found my way around. So basically, look at this. You have here all the, let's say, luxury brand delicacies in this shop here. In the shopping mall Globus. For example, this is a sashimi carpaccio, costs approximately 50 francs. 50 francs is 200 gram. It's about 55 euros for 200 grams. Or you have here this, whatever the fuck this is, Pulsar natural, I don't even know, like, but expensive. Or you, yeah, see, expensive delicacy stuff. So I love this place. We go further. Check this out. Water comes into my mouth. Beautiful. Best ham, fresh cut. Nice. And you don't have shops like these a lot. This is very rare. Even the shop only in Zurich and other places, but not very common. Beautiful. Now I want to show you, they have basically everything here. Winery, here bakery, homemade, this is made here, homemade pasta, I believe. Everything's fresh, delicious, and expensive. Very expensive. Fresh greens, vegetables. I guess if you have the money for this, you choose to buy your food here. That's for sure. Let's pick something interesting. This is Indian raita masala. Costs you only like 75 gram. Indian, I don't even know what this is. Some spice from India. Costs you like 12 euros, only 75 gram. Then we have here tortilla chips, special ones. This small bag costs you like 6 euros, about 6 francs only. Yeah, 6 francs. This is like 6-7 euros, something like that. But I'm guessing this is the best tortilla chips you can get. This is 10 francs, 11 francs, 12 euros for this high quality stuff. I mean, I love this shop. I love it, absolutely, I love it. I have everything, steaks, best quality cheese here. Check out the assortment here. Basically everything expensive, Basically all the expensive foods you can imagine of are available here. Beautiful. This is nice. This is just a sauce, costs you around 10 francs, 11 euros, something like that. Deer sauce. And also the design of this shop is outstanding. You basically want to buy everything, looks that good. Yeah, some very expensive eggs. Check this out, like 6 eggs cost 6 eggs 9 euros. 9 euros, best quality, I'm guessing. All the cheeses, they even have like what is this, like a storage for the cheese they cut fresh. Wow. I mean, comment down below, does your country have a shop like this? I mean, like, I've seen some luxury food markets, but this tops them all. Of course the prices here are expensive, but if you're a private bank client, you don't care, I guess, about the prices. And yeah, even like ice cream, everything's so expensive. Like, if I was a millionaire, I for sure would be buying here. Look at the wine here assortment. Wow. Ooh. Chocolates. $100 of whatever this is, 7 francs, like 7.58 euros. Like they have even a flower shop. Yeah. I guess it's worth just visiting this shop when you're in Zurich. It's located, yeah, there's the bakery, everything's here. Even if you don't buy anything from this shop, just chocolate, come here, check out the atmosphere, the quality food they have here. Yeah, this is amazing. Another very important thing about Zurich is that they have many high-class, world-class cigar shops. Basically a lot, like more or less on every corner. This one is a very nice one. It's called Manuel's Bar. They have a special atmosphere, rums. Yeah, they're one of the best bars also. They have very good cigars, so let's go for a cigar now. I deserve it. Favorite ones, Monterey, Joyo de Monterey. Best option for Cuban cigars. You also have here Siglos, Cohibas, but these are expensive ones. So if you're on a budget, still want to enjoy a good Cuban cigar, go for Joyo de Monterey. Not that strong, mild, but very high quality. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, but only if you like the video, not gonna beg you. And yeah, visit this beautiful city of Zurich whenever you're in Europe. And yeah, whenever you have enough money, go to a private bank, a Swiss private bank. All right, see you.